Yeah, obviously every time you open the door, it's just it's fine. I'll just do another one.
Hi guys, so another day, another pasta recipe. This one was one that I just threw together based on what I had in the house, which was prawns and asparagus. So keep watching and I'll show you what I did. So as usual, I'm always going to start with some olive oil in a pan, probably about a couple of tablespoons. Let that heat up, move it around. And then I'm just going in with a pack of king prawns that I bought. They were frozen, but I just made sure that they were thoroughly defrosted. And then as usual, my first seasoning is always garlic salt. And I'm also adding some chili flakes because I like it hot. And I'm just going to mix that all in. Move it around, make sure that all of the seasonings are coating the prawns, and then I just like to cook it probably about 70 to 75% of the way, so that, because obviously I'm going to add it to the pasta later and it's going to cook a bit more, so I wouldn't cook it 100% done because then it'll be overcooked. And then what I like to do is just add a little bit of butter in the pan. I make sure that's nicely melted, and then I just go in with some Philadelphia cheese. So I'm using half a carton of Philadelphia cheese. I do really like cheese, so I would say that if you don't really like rich sauces, maybe use just a quarter of the Philadelphia cheese. But yeah, I went in with quite a lot, so this was quite a rich sauce. And what I like to do is just melt it into the butter. So I'm adding in just a dash of pasta water just to loosen it up a little bit. Don't be scared, I know it looks a little bit funky at the moment, but once the Philadelphia cheese is melted, it's going to look really nice. So as you can see, the Philadelphia cheese has melted, and now I like to add some Parmesan cheese. So I just sprinkle that in and I melt it. So once everything's melted, I just like to cut in some asparagus. So this is just some fresh asparagus that I had. So I'm cutting off the tips, and then I'm going to cut what's left in half again. So I'm not going to put the whole asparagus in because asparagus has like woody ends that aren't really nice to eat. They're a bit too tough. So I'm just going to use the part of the asparagus that I think is edible. So I'm just going to cut that in with scissors. I always look for shortcuts, so I should have probably done this on a chopping board because, as you can see, asparagus is flying left, right and centre, but I always go for the quickest route possible. So I'm just stirring in the asparagus. And then at this point, I also like to add my cooked pasta. So I'm using tagliatelle, but please do use whatever pasta you have. And this time I didn't cut my pasta in half, you'll be happy to hear. Don't want any Italians arresting me. So yep, I'm just going in with my cooked tagliatelle and I'm mixing that into the cheese sauce. And then I'm just going to go in with another little splash of my pasta water just to loosen it up, and then also with my prawns. And I'm just going to give that a thorough mix. At this point I like to kill the heat because I don't want anything to overcook, especially the asparagus and the prawns. So I just turn off the heat, and I'm also going to give everything a taste test just to see if any sort of additional seasonings are required. And as you can see, I'm just adding in some black pepper. I like to add that in at the end so that it doesn't burn. And then I'm also going in with a bit more chili flakes because I like it hot. Some dried parsley. And last but not least, a little bit of salt. And that's it basically, guys. It's one of the quickest pastas that I make. You could probably make it within 20 minutes. So yeah, it's really fast. And I'm just gonna serve myself up some and see what it tastes like.
Right guys, so I've already tried this, to be fair, and I really do like what it tastes like. I quite like creamy things anyway, so if you like creamy and cheesy pastas, then this is definitely one for you. If you don't like overly sort of rich sauces, maybe give this one a miss, but I really like rich sauces, so I really like the way this tastes. I think it's a really good sort of creamy sauce. That's okay. So yeah, there's what it looks like. That was a big mouthful. No, I really like how this tastes. I really like seafood in pasta. I like prawns in pasta. And I know people say you're not really supposed to mix seafood with cheese, but I think it goes really well. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think you can mix sort of like cheese with prawns and fish? Are you okay with that in your pastas? I am. I think it tastes good. I like how the asparagus is really nice and crunchy. Yeah, obviously every time you open the door, it's just like, it's fine, I'll just do another one. Try this dish out, guys, and let me know what you think. I like how it tastes. But then again, I made it, so I'm gonna say it's good, aren't I? But if you try it out and you like it, then I'll know it's definitely good. So please do try this dish out and let me know what you think. If you don't like prawns or shrimp, you can definitely just substitute for chicken. And let me know how that turns out, because I think I'll definitely try that. But that's a wrap. I'll see you guys in my next video.